Hey yo, what's going on? What's going on? What it is, what it will be, what it do. Man, I'm sitting up here chilling. I was watching this interview with Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. Um, he did an interview with The Breakfast Club in 2019. I was watching that, but I was also checking out this T-Pain. T-Pain, if you type in T-Pain Tiny Desk, then you'll see what I mean. But T-Pain, he's got a great voice. You know what I mean? I'm not talking with auto tune. I'm talking his own voice. He also did a NPR concert. I don't know what NPR stand for, but he did a concert, and I went ahead and converted that music, those videos, into MP3 format, so that way I can bring it here to Second Life and DJ it at a party, at a get together. And that's the great segue into this video because, man, I be getting all sensitive and shit. I did some poetry reading last night, which is today is Monday, so it would have been Sunday. And got me emotional afterwards because whenever I click back to the screen, it's like whenever I'm reading, I have to click off, this screen that you're seeing, the screenshot, whatever, so that way I can go to the page and read it off the page, right? And so I noticed that when I got finished reading, the fucking place was damn near empty. Alright, when I started reading, it was more people there. And it's just, those folks were there for the DJ that was doing a set prior to me doing my reading. But I got into my feelings, man. It's like it was just a realization that, man, you know, um, if it's not going to be an open mic session specifically for fans of poetry, then I'm going to be wasting my time. And we do have open mics here on Second Life. Um, this dude named Corey, he calls me his little brother, but he sure don't treat me like that. We been knowing of each other um for damn near the whole time that I have been on here. But he and like so many other people are on my friend list for I don't know what reasons, because they don't keep in touch, or whenever I contact them to keep in touch, they don't respond. But yet they'll send me, like if they're having a get together, they'll send me, a TP, which is teleport, a TP to their gig, and it fucks me up. And like this dude Corey, he'll send me video links to the people who sing at his spot, and I'm like, yo, why in the fuck didn't I get a TP whenever y'all were doing this so I could sit back and enjoy the live performance. I ain't question them. I ain't ask them or nothing like that because to me, I would think that it would be elementary. You know what I mean? Fucking, if I'm supposed to be your little brother, then why wouldn't you, you know what I'm saying, send me a TP in the first fucking place? That's why, I don't fuck with them like that. And when I say I don't fuck with them like that, it's just, square biz. I just don't even, I don't fuck with them like that. I don't try to hang out with them, be buddy buddy and shit. So Second Life is much like real life. You know what I mean? Only fuck with my general family, the folks that I live with. You know what I mean? If they wasn't in my life, then I wouldn't be fucking with nobody. Except for, no, I wouldn't be fucking with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I would have, if there was people coming to my home for medical reasons, shit like that, then that's just what I'd have to do because that's part of life. But other than that, I wouldn't be fucking with nobody, man. This pandemic is going on. You know what I mean? I don't want to get sick. I don't want to catch nobody else's bacteria. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, I be doing what I'm doing here. Playing my video games, doing what I need to do to, live day by day. Things like that. But since I've been on Second Life, and it's been what? It's been what? Let me see. How long have I been on there? Profile, 9 years, 8 months. I've been here almost 10 years. And check out my profile. My profile is like, I'm here for fun, single for life. I'm a poet and a YouTube content creator. It says, don't friend me for mass TP reasons. Because you got DJs, you got a host, hostesses. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to get on your friend list just so they can spam the shit out of you. And it's like my friend list is small because folks don't respond when I keep in touch. I'll unfriend folks if we don't keep in touch. And it's like my bestie is cool with me being AFK because she be AFK or doing her own thing. And as a matter of fact, she had sent me a message, right? And that's why my shit is blinking right here. So more than likely she said, "Good morning, how you doing?" Or something like that. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Nope, not even her. But for the longest, I've been cutting people's cards. And what that means is whenever you friend somebody, the friendship comes with a card with the person's profile and things like that and basically a link to be able to instant message them and all that kind of well, never mind, I can't explain it, but it comes with the friendship. You know what I'm saying? And whenever you unfriend somebody, you're supposed to throw away that card. It usually comes with two cards. It used to come with two cards for per friendship. Or if you like if I threw away somebody's card, I might not be able to send them a teleport somewhere. And if I'm wondering why I'm not able to use some of the options that I'm able to use for a friend, and then I look and see if I got their note card or not, that will let me know. It'll be like, oh shit, I need their note card because I can't do some of the things that I am supposed to be able to do. But anyway, I've been cutting people's cards for years, throwing away people's cards for years. What I'm saying is like minimizing my friend list. And folks, they'll come back and be like, yo, why did you unfriend me? And I'm like, Shit, man. We ain't got no chat history. I can't remember the last thing that we even said to each other. You know what I'm saying? And they get into their feelings about this shit, and I'm like, I don't get it. How can you be like that? Um, and once again, I say Second Life is much like real life because you got people that do that to you in real life too. And I'm just like, for real, for real. Like right here behind me. I just created this skating rink. Um, I've had it here on the land for about I would say roughly three weeks. I got two games over there. Well, I got three games over here. It's two forms of greedy. I'm not gonna say two forms of greedy. It's just two greedy tables. Greedy is basically, it's the first person to get to 15,000. The ones is 1,000. No, no, a one is 100. You know what I'm saying, by itself. But if you roll three, it's 1,000. You know what I'm saying? If you roll three of any, it turns it into, like I say, I had three fives, it'll turn into 500. But if I had three ones, it'll turn into 3,000. It's a cool ass game on here. And then we got the cheesy table over there. I got a bang of fucking different games, but these are the ones I play the most. And I had a Monopoly game out, but I took that back. What I need to do is put that Monopoly game right here and take this up. That we have three options. Cause me and Taya is my bestie, my lady friend on here. We like to play Monopoly. But anyway, in that Clue game, Clue was a fun game to play too. I found out. And anyway, I digress. I'm over tripping. But it's like I got the skating rink here, right? And I know that people like to skate on here because each party that I've gone to, at somebody's skating rink, that they had a good crowd there. And so I remember I learned how to DJ, and I've been collecting music and shit like that. And I'm just like, yo, man, only thing I need to do is learn how to use the mic on there on the program that I'm using. That's the only thing I need to learn how to do. But other than that, even if I didn't learn how to do that, I could still talk in local like I am now. You know what I'm saying? But still, when I DJ'd Taya's party, she gave me props on my DJing ability. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, man, for the life of me, I want to invite folks here to skate. You know what I'm saying? On several whatever nights a month. But a big chunk of me is just like, man, fuck that because I'm just setting myself up for another, you know what I'm saying, emotional roller coaster ride. You know what I mean? Some people will be like, ooh, that sounds like fun. But when it comes down to the actual night of me having to get together, if I send, you know what I'm saying, 62 invites, 10 people answers, only one or two people will show up. There's Taylor right there. What's up, girl? How you doing? How you doing? She's sexy as fuck. Got a sexy ass avatar. Um, she TP'd out of here. I think she realized that I was recording. But yeah, man, I don't want to take myself through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I'm a Virgo. I'm 46, and I'm in my feelings a lot when it comes down to shit. You know what I mean? I live in a sensitive ass world. Period. It's like there's times when I want to talk shit about things that's bothering me, and then there's times when I'm like, there's no use in talking shit because it ain't gonna change no time soon. You know what I mean? But the cool thing about being a YouTuber and having the ability to create a video is that it gets to be like therapy. I was watching Karen. She's a homegirl that does vlogs. Karen is one hot ass girl. I'll leave a link to her channel down in the description box. But on her last video, she was in her feelings about a few things, and I mentioned to her, what I'm saying, I'm like, vlogging is a cool therapy, source of therapy. It is cool for therapy. You know what I mean? Because if you have somebody watching your channel or watching your video, you're not just talking to yourself. You know what I mean? You do have a slight audience. And like if you was going to therapy, you know what I'm saying, somebody would be there to listen. Hold on. And so when she was ranting, she was also able to be voiceful about what was upsetting her, what she might have been disappointed about. You know what I mean? She got to get some of that rage out. And I saw a video where it was scientifically proven how it's healthy for your body, for your mind, to scream and cuss and all that kind of good shit whenever you're in pain or whenever you're going through some things, instead of holding it in. And I don't know, when you're raised up around this shit, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you tend to carry it on and do it yourself, or you may go the opposite way and be like, man, I was raised up with the shit, I don't want it in my life. You know what I'm saying? And me, I was one of them that I was like, I was raised up around it, I don't want it in my life. You know what I'm saying? I was raised up around a bunch of cussing and shit talking and contradictions and all that kind of good shit. So it's like, nah, I wanted a nice, calm, smooth life. I used to look at people who had crow's feet and wrinkles around their faces and shit, and come from a lot of smiling and using those tissue area a lot. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the fuck. And I was like, I don't want that. I wanna stay looking. I wanna look young as I get older. So fuck having all those extra facial expressions. You know what I mean? Those wrinkles that's right, like right up there in your forehead, because you're moving your eyebrows arching your eyebrows or whatever the fuck. I was like, man, no. So I was like, I'd rather be kind of stoic. You know what I mean? So that way I can try to prevent a lot of them wrinkles. So anyway, getting back to this whole being sensitive and shit, you know, I mentioned being a Virgo, and I mentioned that because a lot of people used to say throughout the time how emotional Virgos can be. And sometimes it's a good thing and sometimes it's a bad thing. And I remember that in my relationships with different women, they would be upset with me because I wouldn't argue with them or I wouldn't get turned up, you know what I'm saying, to fuss and fight with them and shit. And I'm like, man, it ain't worth it, you know what I'm saying? If we can't talk about it, you know what I'm saying, and have some peace and harmony, then shit, why the fuck we gonna get turned up and argue about some shit? You know what I'm saying? Fucking should be able to talk about the shit without having to argue about the shit or fuss or get loud about the shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's not hard to understand some things. And even if it is, even the situation, you know, comes to where I am misunderstanding something, if you're taking your time with me and shit, you still ain't gotta fucking raise your voice and argue with me. All kind of shit like that. There's a lot of people that I have met in my life that did shit based off of their emotions. You hurt their feelings and the repercussion was, you know what I'm saying, they fucked up some shit for you or for that person. And I seen that and I'm like, man, once again, you know, there were lessons that I learned vicariously. And it's like, I don't know, man, fucking, when it comes down to Second Life, I'm gonna have to trim the fat on my friend list still. You know what I mean? It's like right now, it's pretty much like I'm setting people up because I've been contacting folks and I've been keeping in touch with folks and things. Then I put a little gap in the timeline and then I hit them back up. You know what I'm saying? Keep their names written down to like the last time that they responded to some shit. And if that list repeats, then I know who to keep in my circle. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying, if it's the same people that are not responding, and it's like shit, fucking cut them off. You know what I mean? But I think that it's healthy to go through these good times and these bad times. You know what I mean? But I also think it's a healthy thing, a mental health thing to get therapy and help and talk things out whenever you can. So I'm hoping that people would, you know what I'm saying, try to fix the issues that's going on in their lives so they can have peace and harmony. You know what I mean? Fucking if you don't believe in paying a person to do therapy, then there's other ways of doing therapy, you know what I mean? Of taking the pressures out of your life. You just gotta find them. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I want you to have a good day, a good night, good morning. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself from this pandemic the best way that you can. You know what I mean? Help keep these numbers down. People getting sick, getting fucked up, dying, all kind of shit, man. It's crazy out there. You know what I'm saying? Stay healthy, hydrate, all that good shit. Talk to you later. Peace.